How to do things you have never done before. Life is full of experiences. To make the most of it, you should try doing things that you have never done before. These new things will open you up to more experiences and leave you feeling more fulfilled. Doing new things will come naturally to you if you expand your influences, make some new friends, and take opportunities when they are presented. Method 1: Expanding your influences. 1. Read more books. Books can open you up to new ways of thinking. A good book will describe people and places that you have likely never seen before. While this isn't the same as actually visiting a place, it does give you a basic feel for something outside your day-to-day life. The story will likely inspire you to try something that you had never done before reading it. Even fictional places and characters are based on real social and cultural themes. You may not be able to physically go to the place in the story, but it will still expand your thinking beyond your day-to-day routine. 2. Try different kinds of movies and shows. Many people enjoy a relaxing evening or weekend in front of the TV. It is common for people to be so habitual about their TV habits that they only watch one or two types of movies or shows. Instead of following this routine, try different shows and movies from different genres. A great way to force yourself to do this is to let someone else pick the show or movie some of the time. Avoid spending too much time watching TV. It will cut into time that you could be doing other things that you've never done. 3. Study other cultures. At a basic level, your immediate influences would be your childhood caretakers and parents, and your social circle. If you want to do more things, you have to learn what other things are out there. By studying what people do in cultures outside your own, you open yourself up to new possibilities. There is plenty of information online about other cultures, but the best way to learn is to plan a trip to experience that culture for yourself. You may not have to plan a long trip to experience another culture. Sometimes, even a trip to a different market or religious institution will give insight into how people in another culture lead their day-to-day lives. 4. Learn a new language. If you want to take your understanding of another culture to a more serious level, learn their language. This will give you a better understanding of the way people in that culture communicate. You can get a tutor or an online immersion software to learn many languages. Many less common languages will not have software created for them. In this case, you will have to have a tutor that is fluent in the language. Look into learning software like Rosetta Stone or Duolingo. You can also look into online courses, such as on udemy.com, where you can find language courses for a low fee. Method 2: Making new friends. 1. Do some things by yourself. When you are alone, you are more approachable to other people. Go to some public places by yourself. Initiate conversations with strangers that are doing things that interest you. Some examples of places to go would be museums, parks, movies, local landmarks. 2. Carpool to work or other group activities. Carpooling will save you money, which can help you do more things. It will also put you in a situation where you have to interact with a co-worker or other member of your group. This will help you form and nurture a friendship. 3. Start a community group of some kind. Traditionally, a community group would be started by someone in the community for other people in that same physical community. With the success of social media and other online platforms, community groups can be created online, too. These groups usually address a community based on common experiences rather than physical location. You can also become a member of someone else's community group. Look into groups that interest you, such as hiking, singing, knitting, or anything else you are interested in. Community groups can be anything from a neighborhood crime watch to a Dungeons and Dragons club. 4. Volunteer for something you are passionate about. Volunteering will give you the opportunity to interact with multiple groups of people that you wouldn't normally be around. You will have the opportunity to make friends in the organization that you volunteer with. You will also get the opportunity to make friends with people that the organization serves. If you choose something you are passionate about, you will look forward to the volunteering instead of dreading it. Some examples of volunteer work might be community cleanup projects, homeless shelters, animal shelters, children's after-school programs. Method 3: Looking for opportunities. 1. Take advantage of your employer's benefits. Many employers offer a range of benefits. You should opt into as many as you can. These benefits usually come at an advantage to you by either saving your money or making you more money in the long run. Increasing your financial stability will give you the opportunity to do more things. For example, many employers offer things like a childcare flex plan that allows you to set aside money to pay for childcare without that money being taxed. This can save you significantly in the long run. 2. Apply your skills on the side. Whether your only skill set comes from your career or you have skills and hobbies that you have never made money from, consider using them. Generating side income, especially from an untapped skill, will give you more financial stability, put you in contact with more people, and allow you to do more things. In fact, just the act of applying your skills outside the workplace might be something you have never done before. For example, if you work as a graphic design artist, you could take projects on your own that allow you to make all of the design decisions and earn a little extra cash. Avoid projects or clients that would otherwise go to the business you work for. If your supervisors feel that you are taking clients or jobs from the business, you will likely be fired. 3. Plan your time off. Sometimes taking a last-minute personal day is necessary. If it isn't, save that day for a later time. Use your personal days to plan a trip or excursion that you wouldn't normally have time to do. You will likely meet new people, see new places, and do new things on your trips. For example, you could save some personal days for December and take a Christmas trip to a ski resort. 4. Confront your fear. All people experience some degree of fear when they are doing something new. The fear of the unknown is common in all cultures and personalities. By recognizing this fear in yourself, you give yourself the power to confront it and do something new. If you choose not to recognize it at all, you are more likely to make up excuses for not doing something new because it is uncomfortable. Force yourself to do something different each day, even if it is something as simple as taking a new route to work. Take a few moments to journal about something new evening before going to bed. Soon you will have quite a collection. Method 4. Taking chances. 1. Be comfortable with finances. Not all experiences cost money, but having enough money to meet your needs is essential to being comfortable straying from your routine. Look for new things to do that cost little or no money, and save money to afford more expensive experiences. Low-budget experiences might include things like going to a local open mic night. In contrast, you might need to save if you want to go to a big concert that is coming to town in a few months. 2. Consider each experience a chance to grow. The fear of trying new experiences is often rooted in the idea that the experience has to turn out good. If you view each experience as a chance to learn something new about the world and yourself, you can eliminate the fear that the unknown will be bad. Think about what you can learn from an experience that you are considering, whether you like it or not. For example, if you're going to order a new food on the menu, you should think of it as an opportunity to learn more about food options and personal tastes. This way, if you don't like the food, you won't consider the experience a failure. 3. Follow your own desires. There is an infinite number of experiences to try. If you want to gain the most from doing things that you have never done before, choose experiences that matter to you. Take suggestions from other people, but make the decision to try new things that you are curious about. For example, say your friends went to Bali and highly recommend you go, but you have always wanted to see Ireland. Take a trip to Ireland first, and then, if the opportunity presents itself, consider taking a trip to Bali. Method 5. Trying new things slowly. 1. Ease into new things gradually. If you are a creature of habit, jumping into something you have never done before can send you into a tailspin. The best way to avoid this is to take small steps and change one thing at a time. Start making a habit of doing new things, and you will be much more comfortable with the idea over time. Keep in mind that jotting down your new experiences on a daily basis can help with your adjustment. 2. Make small changes when you talk to people. If you work with a team, try encouraging them to work harder instead of being harsh. If you are interested in seeing more of a friend or going on a date with someone, tell them upfront instead of playing hard to get. Making small changes in the way you treat the people around you will open you up to new things. 3. Change the way you travel. Something as simple as walking to a nearby store instead of driving can change the way you look at your town. Make an effort to walk or ride a bike more often, and try taking new routes to get places when you have extra time. You could also use some of your vacation time as staycation time and explore your own town instead of going somewhere else. 4. Think ahead. Instead of reacting to situations immediately, give yourself a few seconds to think about what you want to do or say. Make a plan for your week so you aren't stressed out, and invite neighbors and friends over in advance for get-togethers. Doing some planning ahead will reduce your stress tremendously and open up new doors for you. Tips. Encourage friends to try new things with you. Start trying new things immediately. Warnings. Avoid trying self-destructive or illegal behaviors.